Namaskar, good afternoon, children, and namaskar to parents and the grandparents. Lovely, we have got a beautiful small message, a quick one for you to appreciate and enjoy this very special time coming up. One is the Holi, or which is on Monday. Also the assessment and examinations are coming up, and you all are going to prove what a beautiful time you've had through the digitizations of the learning. And you know what? Everybody's scared about the COVID and 19 and things like that, but nobody's realizing what a fantastic learning that you as the children and you as the parent helped your children. Some of us have not done very well, but very few. Majority of our school children are doing brilliantly well, supported brilliantly by the parent, by the grandparent, and by the school. And you just watch how beautifully you would do these digital assessments which are coming up. In first week of April onwards, starting for all our assessments, and end of April will be DP2, and then middle of May will be MRP5. Exam time is fun time. And this tremendous digitization of the learning which took place could not have happened if that gap of lockdown did not happen. We had to go digital, and by going digital, you all have become so good now. I feel jealous that you all know so much now about computers and mobiles and how to do so many things. And many of you opened up many websites and blogs and things like that. So wonderful. I'm really jealous, and I'm proud of you for your very good powers. I'm going to share with you a little bit of the information about our beautiful Hindu festival of Holi and how to utilize that knowledge towards training our consciousness. Unfortunately, I've been talking to you lots about consciousness, called Chit, Chetana. Without this Chetana or consciousness, we can do nothing. Just imagine if I'm unconscious, I can't see you, I can't hear you. You can hear me and see me. Why? Because you're awake and you're focused and you're concentrating, waiting to hear what this chaplet sir is going to tell us. And if I'm unconscious, I can't. If I'm in deep sleep, I can't understand, hear anything. And worst is if I'm in coma. Some people go into coma. They can't. What is missing is consciousness. How do I utilize that? Consciousness is extremely powerful. All these children who have done very well, you must have heard. You must have heard from them. Those who scored in MRP 56 or very close to 56, 55 and 54 and 53, they all trained their consciousness. With that they did it knowingly. Same with the DP. Everybody got first division. MRP 5, DP. And Tasneem in DP2 just missed the world topper by one number, and Tanishka in MRP 5 got the world topper. Also, Ananya, Piyush, Gianna missed the world topper just by one number. How did they do it? This consciousness. I'm going to share with you along with these stories. Hold on. So, welcome to Holi, a beautiful Hindu festival filled with color. Though it is Hindu and Indian festival all over the world, despite COVID-19, I can assure you everybody is going to do in many scale. You also do that as guided by your parent, as you get messages from the school, and we shall be sending you a very special good wishes from us. This Hindu festival starts at this particular month of Hindu calendar, which is equivalent to the March month. And during this time, a full moon day, a holy celebration takes place. What is the background of the story? As per Hindu mythology, ancient stories came from the name Holika. Holika was actually the sister of a demon king. So she was a demon sister. And demon king, his name was Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu. His sister was Holika. Where did it come? Hiranyakashipu, though he was a demon, he prayed a lot to Brahma, and along with that, his wife gave birth to a beautiful boy who was from birth, from very young age, worshipped God as Vishnu and Krishna. Vishnu, another name Krishna, he was totally in love with him. And he worshipped. Small child growing up, mother guided him. But father didn't believe in God. But father prayed and prayed and prayed and did a lot of sadhana, tapasya, meditation for Brahma. It's called, as per Hindu, he is the creator. Vishnu is the sustainer, sustain the world. And Shiva, Maheshwara, is supposed to destroy to create again. Unless you destroy, you cannot create. Unless you throw away your old mobile, you cannot buy new mobile. Correct? Now, Brahma, Hiranyakashipu asked, I want to be deathless. No one can kill me. But it's very difficult to get that boon from God. So what Hiranyakashipu did, he was very cunning and very shrewd. And he prayed and Brahma came and said, okay, tell me, Hiranyakashipu, I will grant you whatever you ask. Don't ask for Amar. Amar meaning, I am eternally, nobody can kill me. Hiranyakashipu asked, I should not be able to be killed either in air or in water or in ground by anyone, either a man or a god or a demon or an animal or a fish, which is all comes under the animal kingdom. I cannot be killed air, water, land. I cannot be killed by any weapon which is thrown at me or which is by handheld like an axe or a sword or a bow and arrow. I cannot be killed by fire, water, all that. And Brahma said, granted. And Hiranyakashipu, he was very strong anyway. He became very powerful. He said, I'm not going to now believe in any god. I want everybody to worship me as God. And his ego started to come up. He started, demon king, no? Started destroying anyone who said, I will not worship. He will kill him. Unfortunately, his own son, Prahlad. What is the name? Prahlad. Father's name? Hiranyakashipu. Prahlad said, how can I worship you, father? I worship Vishnu. He said, you stop worshiping Vishnu, you worship me. Prahlad said, no. Father was so much with ego. Can you imagine? Father. But his ego was so strong, he became wild with rage and anger. Unfortunately, that's what the demons do. Human father, mother will not do. God, angel, father, mother won't do. And our father and mother is Pitri Devo Bhavo. Matri Devo Bhavo. They're like God. Acharya Devo Bhavo. Teachers are also like God. They will not. But the demon father can. So what did the demon father do? He planned to kill Prahlad. Anybody who doesn't believe in me as a god, I will kill him. Including his own son. Can you imagine? What a stupid guy, no? But Vishnu, God, protected him. So first what he did, he called his sister, Holika, demon sister, and said Holika had a special boon that if she sits in the fire or enters fire, fire cannot burn her. He told her, you take Prahlad in your lap and go and sit in the fire. So fire cannot burn you, but fire will burn Prahlad. Prahlad will die. He was very happy. One, my enemy who doesn't want to worship me, including maybe my son. So egotistic. No, children? Holika did that. And as she entered the fire, strangely, suddenly her clothes flyingly went off and she got burned. Though she had the boon that she can never be burned. And why? Because her clothes that she used to wear was totally fireproof. That clothes went flying. And Prahlad was sitting on a lap. Nothing happened to him. He came out with a smile. Holika was dead. And this celebration in Punjab sector, UP, Bihar, they call it this holy fire on the day before the Holi. They have this celebration of the fire called Holika Dahan. They burn the fire and dance around and play around and color and sweet and kebabs and all that stuff and vegetable and non-vegetarian food. Everybody has together fun. Not during the COVID-19 time, we have to observe distance, isn't it? Now, Hiranyakashipu was not satisfied. So he tried many things. He tried to throw Prahlad out of the cliff. Vishnu came and caught him. He tried to make him under a wild elephant. The wild elephant also stopped. He tried to do many things. Nothing could kill him. Eventually, one day he was so mad. He said, Prahlad, you say your Vishnu, Krishna is everywhere. Is he there in this pillar? Prahlad said, yes, he is everywhere. He is there in the pillar. and he kicked the pillar and came Narasimha avatar. He was Nara, he was neither animal nor man. He was half man, half lion. Hiranyakashipu could not be killed in air, water and land. So what did Narasimha avatar do? He put him on his knee. And it could not be killed by any animal, any sword, any weapon, any water, fire. So what did he do? He tore open his chest and he sucked his blood and killed him. So what is the message? The evil will always get destroyed. Children, the moment we tell lies, we do wrong things, we are unkind, we are abusive, we are becoming demonic. Whereas when you're kind, when you're caring, when you're loving, when you take care of your mom first, dad second, grandparent third, society, poor people, your servant, maidservant, security guard, drivers, you're being divine like Prahlad. Those of you grown-up kids, you know the power of it. Notice, consciousness is getting trained like the wild elephant training. Now, because of this came the Holika, fire, and initially what they would do, they used to burn with this story and use the ash in their forehead. Subsequently, they said, instead of ash, let's start with color. And naturally, colors are so delightful. All over the world, many foreigners play this game today. And those of you abroad and know it, it is so much fun. Along with that, good things to eat. Also, there is another story. You know, these stories come from Puranas. There is Narada Puran. There is Bhagavad Puran. There is also Vanapi Puran. Like this, there are many Puranas. I am giving you stories from various Puranas. Puranas give you stories to give you beautiful meaning and make us change and become better. So the Purana. There is Vedas, there is Upanishad. They are little serious thinking. Many simple people can't understand them. So Puranas were brought in by Indian sages and rishis and the monks. Now, Radha and Krishna. Radha and Krishna, they are supposed to have been very good. And Krishna was born and his uncle, Kans, came to know when Krishna was born to his own sister. And he was very fond of his sister. But he came to know as he got married that came a message from the sky. Your sister's son is going to kill you when he grows up. He was also a demon king. He went raging he straight away locked up his sister and her husband into the jail. And every time she will go give birth to a child, he will kill them. And he started killing every time, not only her children, everybody. Now came eventually Krishna was born. And the beautiful story goes on to a little more. Krishna quietly was taken away by the father. And strangely, they were locked in the jail. Doors opened on its own. And father took Krishna on his head in a little basket. And the guards went up to sleep. Something happened. Doors opened on its own. And he walked. It was torrenting rain and shower. And he had to cross the river Jamuna. He crossed the river strangely and found no rain. As he looked up, he found a huge serpent. As per the story, is going on top of him, covering Krishna. This is the mythological snake which covered him. Krishna was left in his stepmother, another friend of his father, and he lived and grew up there. And Kansh came to know, searched and searched and searched, and he found out where he is. And he sent his sister. And this sister came down, and she also had a very special power. Her own milk was poisonous. The Kansh told him, you go and feed your milk and boy will die. And she pretended to be the sister has come and tried to feed him milk. Instead of killing Krishna, Krishna drank not only her milk, drank her blood also and killed her. She also got killed. Many other beautiful stories. Read from the Panchatantra, Google, you can hear all the stories. And Krishna grew up. Radha and Krishna and beautiful Gopi, they all became very good friends. And because of that blood that she drank from Kansh's sister, Krishna's body became dark blue in color. Unique color. Everybody fell in love with his nature, his charm, and his powerful magic that he had. Know more about Krishna. Today, International Society of Krishna Consciousness. Krishna Consciousness. I'm showing it to you. That Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON is an organization world over. They're celebrating this celebration beautifully. ISKCON, that consciousness is within you, within me, within everyone. That consciousness without which you can't hear me, you can't see me. You can't learn anything, you can't do anything, you cannot dance, you cannot sleep, you cannot eat. Nothing without that consciousness, awareness. Now, when Radha and Krishna, they used to play around, and during this time when it came up, so Krishna's mother told, you can put little color, choose any color and put it in Radha's cheek. Then he put the red color, because Radha's cheek was very rosy, and he put red color. And like that color started and it grew up and building. You'll be surprised, this Mathura Vrindavan, during this celebration time, there is a village near Mathura Vrindavan. There, they have another tradition. And it's very funny. The girls that day beat the boys with a stick. Why do they do that? They say, don't you dare come near me. It's little fun. Read it. Okay. There is another session, another story. Also story of Holi. And that is Shiva and Parvati. You know, Parvati wanted to, the daughter of mountain Himalaya, and wanted to marry Shiva. And there is Kama and Ritu. There is a god and the goddesses. Kama was given a gift. He had a bow and arrow, and if he threw his bow at anyone, he will fall in love. But Shiva was always busy in only doing meditation. And Parvati wanted to marry him, but he was not interested. He was meditating only. So what Kama did, he threw his bow just to help Parvati. And it is said, Shiva woke up, but as he woke up, his he had supposed to be having 3 eyes. You also have here, not physically, that is called consciousness eye, third eye, consciousness eye. When you become conscious, that eye opens up, and that's why you get 56 out of 56. It doesn't mean they have 3 eyes, okay? But it means they become aware that I can do anything. The Shiva's third eye opened up and burned Kamadeva into ashes. His wife was heartbroken and they were wanting to help Parvati. Eventually, whether Shiva woke up from this and fell in love with Parvati is in the Shiv Puran. Read the story, but they did get married. When they were getting married, Ritu came down and prayed to Shiva, please make my husband alive again. And he blessed. And as he blessed, it is said from the heaven all the gods, goddesses and angels showered all the flowers and the colors on them. Started Holi. This holy day, Monday, in Bengal and some other states, is also celebrated as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was a great saint of India. He realized Krishna, and Puri, there is the Jagannath temple, is Krishna, Radha and his brother Balaram. There's a beautiful temple. They all are celebrating today as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's birthday. So children, there's a beautiful story and it goes on like that. I want you to understand, assessments are coming up. You are going to face them. Firstly, know that because of this COVID-19, you've got a tremendous preparation of digital awareness. It's going to help you for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years for the rest of your life. Also to our parent and grandparent. Everybody became computer digital savvy. Wonderful digitization took place in the world. So don't look at families. Mommy, daddy and children came together, and even though you fought, you also learned to love and love each other and learn lots of things together. Digitization. Hold on to your consciousness. Tell yourself, I am 56. Take your little white paper. If you're appearing for your assessment, write a number. Let's say for MYP 5 and 6, 56. You know the lot who got the beautiful result? They all did it. Check with them. Everywhere. In front of the toilet, in front of the TV, on top of the TV, left of the TV, right of the TV, bottom of the TV. 5 and 6, 56. In front of the study table. In their front of their eating corner. In front of their worship corner. In front where they sit and talk. In their mobile home screen. In their computer home screen. 5 and 6, 56. And look at the result. Wow, how did it happen? Magic? Yes, and this magic is inside you. Same thing happened with the DP student. 19 children appeared, everybody got first division, and the top student, Tasneem, just missed the world topper by one number, scoring 44 instead of 45. So the power is inside of you, just like you train a wild elephant, a wild horse. Train yourself to be aware. Write everywhere. I can. Write that number, and you know the number, which number you're appearing for. I wish a very happy Holi to all of you. Eat lots of sweets, have great fun, play within the reservations of the parental guidance, and the teachers will guide you. Happy Holi, eat lots of sweets and share. Most important, the best part of this rising consciousness is being kind, being loving, being caring, and secret of victorious gift, be truthful. No telling lies. No using harsh language. Be kind and caring, and just watch. The world will be at your feet. All you have to do is be good, kind. It doesn't mean be a donkey or be a monkey, or what it means is don't accept anything. Challenge it. Ask questions without being harsh. Intelligent, and you are that intelligent one. Happy Holi.